but I want to do things that give me joy again, and it's weird because, like, I'm not in any other sense, like, I don't feel like I'm depressed, but it sounds like depressed burnout. I don't know what it is. It's just a cocktail of a mess, is what it is. Bye, Bob. Hello, dopamine check-in. I spent an hour doom scrolling on my phone. Yay. But I got a little bit of dopamine, and I'm in a better mood because the sun is out and it is shining. We are battling seasonal depression. I am as excited as a lot of my fellow spooky peeps for fall, but my seasonal depression be hitting real hard, and so I'm just trying to hold on to any bit of sunshine I can get. And it is sunny today, but it is also cool. I think it's in the 70s, so I have my swimming top on. I'm going to go outside and get a tan while I can, and I'm eating lunch first. I made a little melt for myself. Oh, I almost just shoved it in your face. You can't have it, it's mine. I had some pita bread, I had some ham and cheese left over, so I just made a little melt for myself. I am finishing up an Olivia vlog. Her latest vlog actually just uploaded an hour ago. But after I eat this, I'm going to go outside because that is where my dopamine is calling me, and I also just sleep better if I spend at least an hour outside. I'll probably take my journals, some markers, some pens, my books. I'll take a variety out there. I'll have my choices all ready. I'm gonna try and stay off my phone, and a big factor of that is it's gonna get too hot in the sun for me to use my phone, so that helps curb the screen time. But if there's not much footage of that whole thing, that's kind of wise, because I'm trying to stay off my phone, ironically enough. Have I mentioned how ironic this is? Is that part of the dopamine challenge, is that I want to stay off my phone more to get, more natural dopamine, and yet here I am filming this all on my phone? Wild how that works. But the past dopamine, what you have missed. I cleaned up my room a little bit, started about 10 cleaning projects I couldn't finish. I put a Neopets card away that had been bothering me, listed a book on Pango, and my TV went onto the screensaver. Oh well. But I put some books away, I rearranged some books, I made up my bed, I talked to my friend on the phone for a little bit, and then I kind of browsed TikTok and browsed social media for way too long. I started reading a new graphic webtoon. I almost said graphic novel. Web graphic novel? A webtoon. It's really good. Not gonna tell you which one. If it continues to be good, I'll tell you which one. But for now, we're in the first 2 chapters, so we'll see. So I'm gonna eat this sandwich, finish this vlog, and then I'm gonna go outside, sit for a little bit, tan, do some art stuff, chill, all that good stuff. And then I'll come inside, crank the air conditioning, and put on my hoodie. I should say, but you probably figured it out. I have turned off the AC in the house, and I have opened the doors and windows to let in all the fresh air that is possible, all the fresh air and sunshine. My goodness, it makes a world of difference. Let's eat lunch.
I just got back from Trader Joe's and Central, and we got some groceries. As you saw, we got some flowers. I'm going to I can't make a structure for myself to save my life, because who's gonna enforce me to stick to it?
I am out of the sun, and I am sitting on the porch, but is that a leaf in my hair? Is that a leaf that doesn't want to go home? That's something. I'm out of the sun, but I'm sitting on my porch because I just can't bring myself to go inside. I journaled about this a little bit, but I'll chat about it here too. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, I just have this overwhelming feeling that I don't want to go back indoors. I want to soak up every single minute of sunshine that I possibly can until it's pitch black out here. Literally every minute that I go inside, I'm sitting in there and I'm like, I really want to be outside. I want to be outside in the sun. I want to be sitting out here looking at the trees. I want to be looking at nature. I just want to be outside. Not even particularly doing anything outside. I just want to be outside. I feel like every minute I spend inside and it's sunny or it's even cloudy, I can see the sun, I can see light, and I'm inside, I feel like I'm wasting it. I just want to be outside. It's so weird. It's such a strong urge, and I've never felt that this strongly, this much, like I think ever in my life, except for when I was a kid. I don't know what's going on. I don't mind it, but it's kind of weird. It feels like my brain is like, girl, we are totally out of dopamine. This is our last ditch effort, and so I'm trying to oblige. Plus, it's about to be fall, it's about to be winter, I'm not going to be able to do this quite as much. And I'm also just a sunshine, fresh air kind of girly. I've always been an outdoor girly. I've always loved the outdoors. I've always loved going outside, staying outside. But like this intense, almost kind of need to be out here every single minute that there's light, that's weird for me. That's weird. But you know what? We're following the dopamine. That's what this is about, right? So this is what I'm doing. We're just going to sit out here and admire the views. I wish I had some cookies for these views, but we're just gonna admire nature. And I'm using the selfie camera on my phone, so it's a little bit difficult to see what I'm showing you, but I'm sure you get the gist. It's beautiful. You've seen me show it a million times. Hi, it's me. That wasn't me, that was a bike. Sorry. Sitting outside, I was sitting on my phone for a while. I was scrolling social media, doom scrolling at Facebook and TikTok. I don't know why I keep looking over here on my phone. You're over here. Hi, is this eye contact weird for you? Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. But I was sitting out here doom scrolling because I came up on the porch. I finished 2 CDs. I finished listening to 2 REM CDs that I bought yesterday. And very good. Albums that I've never listened straight through before, that I've heard songs off of but never listened straight through before. It was Automatic for the People and Out of Time. Both very good. I like Automatic for the People just a little bit better, but both good. And I decided when that second album ended that I would come up on the porch because I was also starting to get a little bit of a headache. Probably from sitting in direct sunlight for, 3 hours or so, or whatever it was. So now I'm sitting up here. And I went and fed Stormy. He's walking along the fence being dramatic, like he has no grass to eat in the field. Sir, you have like an acre of land to yourself. You are not starving. And I also gave him food. So, he's just being a little drama queen. He's a handsome boy, though. He's a real handsome boy. I think I'm gonna sit out here and have some shark gummies. Might go for a little short hot girl walk on my walking pad later. Probably only 30 minutes. I'll probably do that while I watch a YouTube video. Because I hate just sitting and watching YouTube videos for the rest of the day. Like, I need to be moving. It's weird. I constantly feel like I need to be moving or doing something like that kind of productive. Like, it's not just enough for me to do stuff on my computer or on my phone. And I think a lot of people understand that. I have to be productive in the way that is, like, physical. Like, I have to physically see results in order for me to feel the best about it. And I just haven't been doing anything, like, physically productive. Like, I want to take on projects, man. I want to do projects, but I don't know what projects I can realistically do. I mean, I'm finding little things here and there, but nothing quite to the extent that I would wish. Oh, I did get a nice little bronze on my shoulders and stuff today, didn't I? Sick. What was I talking about? So, sitting and watching YouTube and stuff like that, movement, productivity, being physical, productivity. Lately, I have been feeling a weird need to both be physically productive, like, or being physical while I'm productive, seeing physical results of things. That's something that I've learned is incredibly important with my ADHD, is if I'm going to do work that I enjoy, the work that I enjoy the most, I can see tangible results of, and I think I've talked about this before, but talking about it again. This came through a revelation in therapy Yay! I realized that I hated doing work that I couldn't see tangible results with, because it didn't make sense to me. How did I come to this realization? Doing my thesis, whenever I, had to read a 300-page book just to maybe find some sources to maybe use for my thesis, and then I get to the end of the 300-page book or whatever, and I don't end up using it. And I'm sitting there like, why in God's name did I waste my time doing this? It's already hard for me to read a 300-page book that I'm only mildly interested in anyway. It's incredibly hard. It's incredibly time-consuming and taxing, and then you're telling me it's for nothing? Like, I can't do anything with it? I just wasted my time? Hate that. Hate it. And so I realized academia was not meant for me. I realized that before that, but that really sealed the deal. And in talking with my therapist, I realized it's because, like, I need to see results. Because I was like, well, I love manual labor, and I sound like I am belittling manual labor. I like doing manual work. I really do. Probably also comes from having blue-collar, working-class parents and growing up in that lifestyle, and on a farm and a house that constantly needs work and stuff like that. It just came up as part of my lifestyle. But I also enjoy it. I like being able to see the fruits of my labor. While I may not like the task itself, like I don't necessarily like digging post holes for fences, using a post hole digger, I don't necessarily like that, but I like that at the end of the day I can see the work that I've done. I can see the progress. I love that stuff. It's so hard for me to do abstract things or to understand abstract concepts. I don't do good with abstract things, which is interesting because my biggest talent, personally, I think, is on creative writing, like a creative side, and that can give you tangible results, right? Because you write and you can see words on a page and things like that. But a lot of it is abstract as well, like it's thinking. I don't know, we're getting way off track. All of that to say, I think being outside is helping. And I think going inside, it'll help if I move while I'm inside. It'll help me get some of this energy out, some of this anxiety out, and I'll get to watch some good YouTube videos. I was going through my watch page, my dashboard, whatever we're calling it now. So many good videos have been uploaded in the past few days, and I'm like, it was a dry spell there for a while. Yeah, I know, I am one to preach to the freaking choir, because I haven't uploaded or done anything. And I am feeling awful about it. I just want you to know that. I'm feeling truly, truly awful. That's not sarcasm. I really am. I'm barely holding it together. Oh, hello! The hummingbird is here. Oh, dang it. I was gonna show you, but he flew off. There's a little hummingbird that comes to the flowers up front of the porch, and he or she or them, stops and, looks at me for a second, flower? No. Zoom. I wish them well on their journey. They will return, I'm sure. I know I haven't uploaded, but it's mainly because I've been in this mode where I'm just I want to do something, I have ideas to do something, but my body just won't move to do it. So me filming this by itself is an accomplishment. Go Chey. And it's totally first world problems. I know that, but I'm speaking my truth. School bus. Children. There is no kids. There are no kids. Let me on the bus. I clearly need to go back. I have a degree from Georgetown. They're coming to revoke it immediately. That's fine. I understand. I'm gonna sit, eat my shark gummies, and I have my journals and stuff all over here. All over here? Yeah, that makes sense. I got my journal and my bullet journal and my YouTube journal and all that. So I'm gonna sit out here, journal a little bit, and really just kind of do nothing, which is so odd for me, but I really feel like I can sit here and do nothing. A lot of weird things are going on in Cheyland. Anyone that knows me, hearing me just say that statement, I'm going to sit here and do nothing, people are going to be flying to their keyboards in my DMs being like, are you okay? Are you sick? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You can't do nothing. What's wrong with you? And I know, but I just want to sit here and look at trees and do nothing for the first time probably ever in my life. Well, no, it's not that wanting to do nothing is for the first time ever in my life. I feel capable of it, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, a sign that my mind is just totally bleh. I don't know if this is burnout, I don't know if this is anxiety, I don't know if this is depression, I don't know what it is, but I just want it to stop. Simply cease. calling my shark gummies like beauty gurus. This is a raspberry berry cream shark. I'm not sure exactly what it's made of, but it looks delicious nonetheless. Love it. Hi, crow babies! I went and changed into a top because this angle was showing a little bit too much when writing in my journal, and also the breeze is starting to get a little bit chilly. So we're in the Jeets shirt right now, in my Jeets era for the DBZ journal. I know it has Roy Mustang's glove, but DBZ. Hi. There's my face. In the brightness capture, the autofocus. What's up? Tell your girl I said what's up. Update. I spent a little more time outside, and I really didn't want to come in. In fact, I still want to go outside right now, even though the sun is setting. But I checked the weather. Tomorrow's going to be really nice. Friday's going to be even nicer. So I'm going to take tonight, work on stuff, clean up the house, get myself organized, find my dopamine in other little ways, because I feel the dopamine trying to pull to those ways, and I know that outside, as much dopamine as it gives me is as good as it is for me. It's kind of an escapism and away from all this other stuff that's piling up. So if I can just push through and make progress on some of this little stuff that's bothering me, it's going to allow dopamine hopefully to get in other ways that I can feel it trying to. It just can't really, because it's being overshadowed by the stuff that I need to do or feel like I need to do. So I came in, did a few tasks, tidied up, felt really good, went back outside for a few minutes, journaled a little bit more, came inside, and what have I been doing since then? I talked to some friends on Discord for a while, just browsed the internet, killed some time, which is fine, that's allowed. I'm just trying to minimize that in general. I put together my new electric toothbrush. I just made some dinner. I'm finishing a live vlog. Oh, I walked for 30 minutes on my walking pad. Less than 2 miles, I think it was not even a mile and a half, is like 1.25 miles or something like that, but 30 minutes almost of good, slow but good physical activity. That definitely helped. I had a little snack of carrots and hummus, and I finished a Lachlan vlog while on the treadmill, and now I'm finishing a Olivia vlog. I just finished making dinner. I'm either going to watch Mark, Jarvis, or some kind of commentary video. I haven't quite decided yet, but definitely gonna keep watching YouTube. Then I'm going to start organizing my stuff so I can start working on my YouTube. I also pulled out the sweater. This is a classic sweater you'll probably see a lot, but I got it, I think it's like a bargain store, but it's just a little Kodak sweatshirt. It's big and cozy, and I love it. But it's also kind of thin. It's warm, but it's also kind of thin, and it's fleece, so it's not too hot. It's perfect. Dinner. What is dinner? Dinner is my comfort dinner, and forgive my presentation, okay? I'm not a chef. I'm a freelance audio engineer. But it's chicken and a sweet potato with brown sugar on it. This is my comfort dinner. I will have it every single night that I can. I honestly would have it for every single meal if I could. That would probably be too much, but I would love to eat this every night for dinner. So I made it for myself tonight. Plus, I needed to use up one of the biggest sweet potatoes because it had been in there for a while. Anyway, I have chicken. I have dinner. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna eat. Also, I don't have mental illness. I'm not struggling. Could a struggling person make this? It was a ham container from my refrigerator, and I was about to throw it out, and I was like, you know what I can make out of this? Try me Tupperware. Try me Tupperware.
And today we're joined by...
Actually, this is an hour long, so I am not going to listen to this while I eat dinner. I'm going to listen to this while I organize and clean up.
Oh, again, these are not even mine. Tell me why I have some fake blood in here. Why is that? Is this something that's like sentimental enough to keep?
So for dopamine, trying something new today to get that fresh shot of adrenaline. This is my first time cooking eggs completely by myself. And yes, I tried to make an omelet and everything was going great until I tried to flip it over, and then, you know, I strayed too far from God and I was punished. What can I say? But, I mean, it's still edible. I'm just going to throw it on some pita bread or some bagel or something like that. Or just have scrambled eggs. I don't know at this point. But I'm proud of myself because I am so nervous cooking by myself, and I think I did okay for my first time ever doing it completely alone and doing it by memory. So, I'm proud of me. I just want to say, I took a bite of this. I took a little bite. I took a little nibble because it's kind of falling apart. But that's okay. I took a little nibble. It's actually good. I mean, it's egg, Chey. How can you mess it up? Well, leave it to me. The most simple things I can't do and the hardest things I can do with ease. But, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I hope to one day get to where I can flip an omelet. I wasn't really trying to make an omelet, I was just trying to make a little fold-over egg thing. I'm trying to use up this bread, okay? I'm trying to use up the bread, but maybe one day I'll get there. It was not this day, but it's good. And that's what matters. I have just enough salt and just enough pepper. I'm gonna add some hot sauce to the sandwich. Hot sauce. It's good. I'm gonna add that and just have breakfast. I have my coffee made already. I'm happy with it. Of course, something can always be done better, but that's good. 10 out of 10 from me. Well, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. There's always room for improvement. Actually, no. 10 out of 10 for my first time ever doing it by myself. First time ever cooking eggs by myself, so 10 out of 10. Good job, Chey. And I've already cleaned up all the dishes. No cookware. No cookware dishes for me. I've already cleaned them up. And I have my coffee ready. We're off to a good start this morning. But I'm not gonna jinx it. We're just gonna accept it for what it is. A good time.